Hi there, good stewards. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're out here at one of our rental properties and we have the inspector from Trident Home Inspection Group who will be joining us today to run a sewer line camera inspection. Now, as an owner, you may not have heard of a sewer line camera inspection, or maybe you have, but you haven't pulled the trigger on getting one completed. Either way, today we're going to see exactly what this looks like, why we do it, and most importantly, what we find. Now, in a perfect world, we find absolutely nothing. So let's go and come tag along.
My name is Jeff Clark. I'm with Trident Inspection Group. And what we do specifically is we do residential and commercial inspections. We have specialized equipment that enables us to access the sewer line to give you an accurate assessment of their, for this case, sewer inspection. There's a couple of different places that the camera could be. They had what they call a clean out installed right here at the front of the house. Sometimes they could be on the left side, the right side, or in the rear. The sewer is where all of your wastewater, it's different from the potable water or the fresh water that's coming into the property. This is for all the water that's from the dishwasher, the laundry, the bathroom, the shower, all the water that has been used that's going back out for treatment. So the reason specifically is because houses built in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and even up to the 90s are constructed with what they call cast iron, and then a more modern technology is ABS or like a black plastic. So the sewer is the one system that you want to have detailed awareness of because of the cost associated with it. The way you can prevent major issues becoming a financial burden. So what we do here is we take this camera, we put it into the lateral sewer, and we take a look. We're looking for things like cracks in the sewer line, offsets where two pipes come together and one shifts. That's any area that prevents the water from running smooth. Most typical things we're going to see is roots. It's not a system failure. Like I said, there's a bell joint, right? There's a bell joint where two pipes come together. That's packed with mortar. That mortar deteriorates out over time. And when that mortar deteriorates, you'll have like a seepage come out of that connection. That's going to attract roots.
Now, I want to share something that I think every owner should know. When it comes to sewer line camera inspections, there's actually two types of vendors that can complete these for you. The first is a home inspector, like the inspector that we have here today from Trident. The second is a plumber. Now, plumbers can absolutely run a sewer line camera inspection. There are two reasons as to why we prefer to work with home inspectors for this. The first is that a general home inspector will give you the findings and the recommended action. However, they do not bid the repair job. This means that their opinion is completely unbiased. They have no vested interest in what gets fixed or how much it costs. This gives you a lot more confidence that you can trust what they're telling you. The second reason is that the footage that they provide is yours to keep. Ideally, you don't find anything. But if you do find a problem, you now have the footage that you can take to 1, 2, or even 3 plumbers to get a ballpark on the repair. And here's why that matters. When you call a plumber, every plumber is going to want to come out to the property themselves, assess the condition themselves, and most of the time they're going to charge you for the trip and their own camera inspection. But by having the footage already in hand, you can do your own shopping without having every plumber run their own camera down the drain. Once you've selected the right vendor, you are ready to move forward. Then they'll do their own assessment. But at that point, they'll also be fixing the issue, which saves you both time and money.
In this case, we had what they call a belly. The sewer is constructed for every 12 inches of run, it should have a 1/4 inch of slope, right? So that way water flows smoothly. Now a belly could be caused by a couple of things. Where two pipes come together, they might shift a little bit, which is typical, and then that will create an obstruction that water will start to build up. There could be also when they're trenching it out or through soil movement or a variety of different things, the pipe could settle in to a horizontal where it doesn't have a slope. So that's where water may build up. And depending on proximity to the house and other things like that, it could be an issue that you'd absolutely want to know about.
Jeff, if someone wants to get a hold of you or reach out, what's the best way for them to do so?
Trident's easy to find. just go to www.tridentinspectiongroup.com.
And there you have it. If you own a rental property and you have never had a sewer line camera inspection done, now you know exactly what it is, what it looks like, and why it matters. Don't wait up until you have a backup or a $10,000 repair in your hands. Give our friends at Trident a call today. I'll drop the information in the description. And if you have any questions on how we can manage properties like this one, reach out to us at Good Steward Property Management. We are here to help. And hey, look, if you found this video helpful, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next one. We work to put out content like this once a week. We put out tips, walkthroughs, and real-world looks at what it means to own and manage a rental property the right way. See you in the next one.